Hi guys, welcome back to Harvest Moon Farm. My name is Mickey, and if you've been following my channel, you know that I'm struggling with my diabetes, and so I've been on the hunt for some good low-carb, diabetes-friendly recipes. So this recipe calls for raw shrimp. You guys know me, I don't like to deal with peeling and deveining, so I have a bag of pre-cooked shrimp. I just need to pull the tails off. So I've had it in the sink thawing for the last couple of hours, and so I'm going to go ahead and get the tails off of that, get it in this bowl, and then we're going to add our ingredients to make our marinade, I guess you would call it. And then we're going to cover it up and put it in the fridge for an hour, or at least an hour, until it's time to make dinner. So I'm just going to, actually I'm going to run a little bit of water over these. They're still a little frozen. I'm going to go ahead and pull the tails off. I'm going to put the tails back in the bag so that I can go ahead and zip it back up and throw it in the trash. And then I'm going to throw the shrimp in this bowl, and then when I'm all done, I'm going to go ahead and give those a good rinse before I put them back in the bowl. Alright, we got these all peeled, so I'm going to go ahead and zip this bag back up just so it holds the tails and the smell in. Alright, so just going to rinse these off and make sure I didn't miss any tails. And then I'm going to put them back in the bowl, and we'll put our dressing and whatever you want to call it in the bowl with the shrimp. Okay, so the recipe calls for 1 pound of shrimp. This was about 1.5 pounds, so I'm going to go ahead and 1.5 times everything in this recipe. So we need 4.5 tablespoons of lime juice, I'm just going to eyeball it. We need 3 tablespoons of olive oil. That's probably good. We're going to add 3 minced garlic cloves. I like my dishes pretty garlicky, so I'm going to pick out 3 of the bigger ones, and then I'm probably going to add 2 more of the smaller ones. We'll let those sit on the counter just for a second so they can kind of thaw just a little bit, and they'll be easier to get through the garlic press. And then we need chili powder, onion powder, and cumin. All right. We need 1.5 teaspoons of our chili powder. Three-quarters of a teaspoon of onion powder. Three-quarters of a teaspoon of cumin and 3/4 of a teaspoon of salt. Okay, so we're go ahead and get our garlic cloves minced up in here. And this garlic was pre-peeled in my freezer. I want to just get all of it out of this little press here. Okay, so now all we're going to do is just mix this up. So, got this all mixed up. I'm just going to cover it with plastic and I'm going to stick it in the refrigerator. Alright, so I've got my plastic wrap. Just going to lay a sheet over this bowl and press it down. So it's 4 o'clock now. We'll go ahead and leave this until at least 5 or whenever we're ready to go ahead and finish dinner, because this is not going to take very long to cook once we're ready to eat. So into the fridge it goes, and in an hour or so we will start cooking this up. Well, okay. So the recipe actually says to cook this in an air fryer, but I'm going to make use of the oil that we put in this marinade and go ahead and cook it in a skillet. So this marinade was on pre-cooked shrimp, so it's not anything I have to worry about not using. So I'm just going to dump everything into my skillet, and we're going to let that start cooking. Really all we're doing is basically heating it up. Alright, so while we've got our shrimp heating, I'm going to put, I don't know, maybe 3 or 4 tablespoons of sour cream in this bowl. We're going to add some lime juice. And I'm going to get some cilantro. Alright, so I'm going to add a little bit of cilantro to this. And then I'm just going to stir this all up. Oh, maybe. Oh, I'm making a mess. Alright, needs a little bit of salt. This is not in the recipe, I'm just winging it. She does say to use some sour cream, but I wanted to make it more of a cilantro lime flavored. Alright, so here we go with our sour cream. Alright, so I've got this leaf lettuce here. And I'm going to pull out some of it. And I'm going to use the bigger pieces of lettuce. They're not all this big, but we're going to use these that are like this. And we're going to start with 3 for each of us. Maybe, if I can get this one to cooperate. There we go. Okay. So I'm just going to take our shrimp and put a little bit down the middle of, oops, each one of these. Uh-oh, that one's not cooperating. Put some down the middle of our lettuce. Like that. This one was being stubborn, so let's go ahead and fix it a little bit. There we go. And let's see. And then we are just going to top it with a little bit of our sour cream. I was trying to get this a little bit runnier, but that's all right. There we go. So then we're just going to roll them up like this and eat them like a little taco. So really good. I know they're kind of falling apart. Or not falling apart, but they don't want to stay wrapped up in their lettuce. They're trying to escape.
I got it. Yep, good.
So this gives me my cilantro lime shrimp tacos without the tortilla that is not good for my diabetes. Okay, so that's going to do it for today. Nice short video. We're going to go ahead and eat our dinner. I will put the recipe that I kind of followed. I'll put that in the description box so you guys can take a look at it. And then of course you saw the changes that I made. And as always, you should feel free to just, you know, kind of do what you want. Put the things in that you guys like or that your family likes. And then when you wrap it in the lettuce, it's fabulous. All right, so thanks for watching, and I will see you guys on the next video. Bye, guys.